and
Right,
they did
right.
have what a fantastic year.
Great year. I just wish Westbrook was coming back next year instead of being
me
a
too.
senior. I was with him, last night at the Wendy's High School
Right.
deal, and what two great guys they are for the university. And I'm just, when Mayfield said he was coming back, I'm like, yeah,
Absolutely.
got another quarterback. So, of course, I guess Pete Ron and Joe Nixon, they have to decide what they're going to do. So
I would like to see him come back.
I like
know
to see
they-
them all come back, of course. The Sooner Nation would anyway.
Absolutely.
But, they have to do what they think is best for them. So.
And they should.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Have you had a chance to get or see any of this Kennedy Brooks down in Mansfield, Texas?
I've heard about him, but hadn't seen any.
Well, you know what? He came out from nowhere this year.
Mm-hmm.
He leads the state of Texas in rushing.
Yeah.
He's like number 10 or 12 in the country in rushing. Just an incredible, just up from nowhere. I know the CBS has him ranked like number 15 or 16.
Well, ranking is all
Yeah,
opinionated.
exactly.
Even when it comes to 4-star, 3-star, it all
don't
depends.
care.
It don't matter. It depends what you do there on the field.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What
You
advice?
take it from me. I'm from Hooks, Texas. Population 2,000 people. Little small town, and a lot of people thought when I came out, should have went to a small school.
Right.
Well, actually, I was headed to Baylor, but that changed.
We've heard that story with Grant Tabb.
Yeah, Grant Tabb, but that changed when I met the king, Coach Switzer. So, and at that time, there were, no scholarship limits. And when I go to Oklahoma, man, we was 5 or 6 deep at every position. I can remember in practice, we used to hope some guys get hurt a little bit. Your own teammate was terrible, but just to get some playing time, Yeah. So, yeah.
Well, Stoops isn't exactly well known for spreading the playing time around either. I mean, dang, come on, Bob.
Well, yeah, if I always say if it's not broke, don't fix it.
No,
he's doing a good job
he
there.
is.
Him and the whole coaching staff.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, what advice would you give if either one of these guys would win it? I know there's some highs and obviously some lows that follow. What advice would you give these guys if they were to win today?
Well, either one of those guys is definitely worth winning. I just hate both of them there at the same time because what they're doing is pulling votes.
They're splitting votes.
And that's happened with Adrian and Jason
Exactly.
one year. But the fact is, coming from a university like Oklahoma with great coaching staff behind them, parents bringing them up the right way, and just be humble, and everything else will take care of itself.
Once you break for a second, we'll come